Hey ladies, so if you are interested in dating an Aries man, or if you are already dating an Aries man, this is the perfect video for you. So I just want to let you know something really quick before I actually dive deep into the Aries man, so you can get the 411 on how to keep him entertained, or how to keep his attention, or how to get married to an Aries man, how to have family with him, children, live happily ever after with Aries man, or you just want to understand him, period. Don't show him this video, okay? And I'll dive more into that and why I say what I'm saying as we go along, okay? All right, so let's get started. So I actually took notes because I don't want to miss out on anything, and I have about 10 minutes to get all this information out for you, okay? So Aries, of course, is his zodiac sign. Now, things all matter by how he's brought up, how he's raised, his environment. That plays a key factor. So these are all just general facts. I don't even really want to call them facts. They're just general characteristics, there you go, of an Aries man, okay? So just keep in mind how the Aries man was raised. It determines how they are, okay? Also, if they've been through something very traumatizing as far as a woman cheating on them, or a woman passing away that they really loved, that also will impact how they respond to future love, okay? Because Aries men, when they actually really love a woman, they really love her, like, a lot, okay? All right. And so with that being said, that is something I want you to know first and foremost. Also, ladies, if you are interested in attracting an Aries man, you must be someone who catches their eye, okay? You have to be beautiful. You have to carry yourself well, and not just physically, but you have to have great hygiene. You have to take care of yourself. You have to present yourself as if you are already together, as if you already found yourself, all right? And that is what entices them, because they love to be enticed with beauty, or just things that makes them excited, because Aries men tend to want to be pleased when it comes to women, okay? Now, I do have to say this. Aries men look at women as their possession when they like you a lot, when they're interested in you, and just women in general. They look at women as possessions, all right? So that's just something you're gonna have to accept now. Some Aries men may not be mature enough to admit that that's how they feel, but I'm sure they'll get to that point sooner or later in life, to where they, they're just like, well, that is the truth. I've always felt that way, but I just, couldn't really voice it because it's not acceptable in society or something like that, just something along those lines. So just know that men who are Aries men, feel that women are made for men. Basically, women are made for men. Women are made to please men. We're made for men. All right. So when I say found herself, that means someone who is teachable, someone who is mature, emotionally mature. Now, they may not always come emotionally mature, and they're not, going to admit that all the time. Most of the time, probably 99% of the time. But they're expecting their woman to be that part. Say if they had a hard day at work, or they just had a hard time just out in the world, they want to be able to come back home to their woman and be able to vent. And trust me, they do a lot of venting. They really get into detail about how they feel when it comes to things that bother them outside of y'all relationship. They're very good at that. Now, when it comes to y'all relationship, they may find it hard to really break it down how they're feeling. And so that's where you have to be really you have to be emotionally mature, but you have to be careful, because you can't be manipulative, or you can't come off as manipulative. And that is the tricky part about dealing with Aries men, is that their egos get bruised really easily. So you have to really prove yourself when it comes to them with actions, more so than words. You may catch them at a point of time to where they can have a conversation with you and you can tell them about themselves, but tread lightly, tread very lightly, because they come off as very fireful, as very action oriented. They get things done that they put their minds to and that they say, but they are very sensitive, and they're sensitive in a different way. They may cry through yelling. They may cry through working hard. You may not see no tear fall down their face, but that could be their way of crying, or they may cry away from you. So try not to bruise their ego with words, or trying to really take control of a situation. Allow them to feel as if they're in control, or if it's mostly their idea whenever a resolution is involved, or that they contributed at least. They love to feel that they contribute. In their mind, the world is not right. 100% of the time, they're going to complain about something going on in the world and how it should be, or how it can never get fixed, and just how it sucks. So that's something else that you have to realize when you're dealing with the Aries man. They need someone to vent to, because they're alpha. They're alpha. So that means that they're always going to voice their opinion because they're men. They're actually what I would consider frontline soldiers in the army of men. They will be the front line, front and center, or they'll be the one really guiding the other men. And I don't know what position that is in the army or the military, but they'll be the ones actually guiding the men to figure out strategies on how to win the battle. All right. Another thing I want to say is, when you're dealing with an Aries man, because they have a lot of aggression that they may develop with just living, period, they love sex. Absolutely love sex. So you have to actually have a big sex drive to keep these men. And if you're tired, if your, vagina, excuse me, is tired, you have to be willing to use other things just to please your man, because they are really, really high in sex drive, and they love lots of sex. And even after a whole bunch of sex, they still might have a lot of venting they want to do. And they're just full of energy. So you have to be full of energy. Also, they like to often have their time alone, isolated, recharging. They love for you to be involved in what they're doing, but hush hush, and just let them do what they're doing and show support. Be really a mature cheerleader. That's what they want in a woman. And another thing, if an Aries man feels that he can't do what he needs to do with you there, that is a huge problem. So you have to really do a lot of self-analyzing to keep him around, because you have to make sure that you are making sure that you're not an obstacle for whatever goal he wants. Another thing I want to point out, because I want this video to be less than 10 minutes, is that an Aries man will wine and dine you if he really likes you. He will treat you like a queen. They love to splurge. They will take care of you. Anything you're interested in, they will support it. So that's a really good thing. What else? What else do I want to say? They don't personally like to be gifted, or they don't like to receive gifts, because it can come off as a form of manipulation. Once again, Aries men are alpha. They like to be the providers. They like to be the pleasers. They like to be the givers. So if you are giving a gift, they may or may not really be responsive in a way you want, because they're always skeptical about manipulation. All right, I don't want this video to be too long. I want it to be 10 minutes so I can be able to upload it with my channel, because I'm trying to get more subscribers. The more subscribers I get, then I can be able to upload longer videos. So there's so many more things I want to say about Aries men, but women, that is some key things that you need to know about keeping an Aries man. Keep him enticed. Keep him enticed. And so yeah, I'll see you on the next one. And I might do a part 2 for this. All right, subscribe and check me out later.